I sat at my desk in shock, staring at words that had appeared out of nowhere. Somehow, they had been left by my father 30 years ago. Through an old radio, we could communicate across time. Neither of us expected that this conversation would completely change our family's fate. My father, who was supposed to die in a fire, survived, yet my mother died instead. Even my girlfriend, whom I had met through my father, had become a stranger to me. Determined to uncover the truth, I rushed to the police station. While reviewing old case files, I discovered that the serial murder case now had 7 additional victims, and my mother was one of them. I immediately contacted my father through the radio. To my surprise, in his timeline, my mother's murder was still a week away. To catch the killer, my father and I devised a plan. Using police records, I provided his future movements in advance, hoping to catch him in the act. My father headed to a bar ahead of schedule, but things didn't go as planned. He unexpectedly hit it off with the intended victim, leaving the killer with no opportunity to strike. Although we failed to catch him, we managed to save a future victim. Encouraged by the result, we launched a second operation, but this time everything went wrong. The killer noticed my father following him and brutally beat him unconscious. To make matters worse, he searched my father and stole his driver's license. The killer was about to attack again when a passerby suddenly appeared, forcing him to flee. The moment my father regained consciousness, he rushed to find the victim, but he was already too late. Back on the radio, my father was devastated that he couldn't save her. He also mentioned that his driver's license had been taken. The instant I heard that, an idea came to me. I told my father to carefully wrap his wallet and hide it beneath a window panel. Then I went to the same location in the present. Sure enough, the wallet was still there. After lifting fingerprints from it, I finally identified the killer. Next, I investigated his home and uncovered something unexpected. The killer's mother had also been a nurse, and she too had been murdered. In that moment, everything clicked. The reason the killer had never been caught is the police had been looking in the wrong direction. They had focused their entire investigation on the first known victim, when the true first victim was actually the killer's mother. Her case had been overlooked because the method of murder was different. Realizing this, I immediately contacted my father through the radio and told him to go to the killer's house at once. But before we could continue, the police suddenly arrived. They had discovered my father's missing driver's license beneath the latest victim's body. As a result, he was arrested as a murder suspect, and the serial killer himself walked inside.